Okay, so like, have you ever noticed how some people, they just have this air about them? It's like this unshakable confidence. Like they got the cheat codes to self-belief or something?
Totally. You're like, wait, how are they so self-assured? It can definitely feel like everyone else got a memo on this whole confidence thing, and we totally missed it.
Exactly. But what I found interesting in this source is they're saying confidence isn't something you're just born with. It's not like some magical superpower.
Right, right. It's more like, how do they put it? It's like learning to make ramen.
Ramen.
Yeah, bear with me here. See, ramen, it seems kind of intimidating at first, right? Like all those different ingredients and stuff. But you break it down step by step, and eventually you become a total ramen pro.
Okay, I'm kind of digging this ramen analogy. So how do we go from like instant noodles to gourmet confidence? What's step one?
Well, this source talks about something called the spike method, which I think is just brilliant. Basically, it's about figuring out your one thing, that skill or passion you have that you absolutely rock at, even if maybe it's a little bit offbeat.
You mean like my uncanny ability to recite every line from The Princess Bride from memory? Yeah, not exactly useful in everyday life, but hey, it's mine.
Exactly. And it's that ownership, that pride. The source actually gives this hilarious example about someone whose spike is, get this, cleaning.
Cleaning like with a sponge and everything.
I know, right? But they're totally obsessed. Like they geek out over the perfect cleaning products and techniques. And get this, they've actually become this sought-after cleaning guru. People come to them for advice. They've even got their own line of like eco-friendly cleaning supplies and stuff. It's amazing.
Wow, so from cleaning enthusiast to like cleaning entrepreneur, I see what you mean. There's something about mastering a skill, even something unexpected, that just builds this confidence.
Absolutely. And the coolest part is it doesn't have to be something traditionally impressive. Like you don't have to be a brain surgeon or anything. It's about you tapping into that thing that makes you think, hell yeah, I'm good at this, whatever this is for you.
So step one is figuring out our spike, right? Like what we excel at, even if it's a little quirky. But then there's that other piece, those moments where even with our spike, we still feel kind of awkward or unsure. Isn't confidence supposed to like make those moments disappear?
Well, it's not really about like never feeling awkward. It's more about how you deal with it when you do.
I never thought about it like that.
Think about someone like Jennifer Lawrence, right? She's super famous, obviously, but she's tripped going up on stage like a million times.
Oh yeah, that one time at the Oscars.
Exactly. Or she'll say something totally goofy in an interview. But like, she just rolls with it. She doesn't let it faze her.
And everyone loves her for it. I guess that's kind of the point, right? It's not about being perfect. It's about how you handle those oops moments.
100%. It's like anyone can look cool when everything's going perfectly. It's how you bounce back from the slip-ups that really shows confidence.
So true. But okay, here's the thing I struggle with. It's like, even before the oops moment, there's that whole getting started phase, where you have this awesome idea, but then you start overthinking, like, what if it's stupid? What if it fails? What if people hate it? And then you end up doing absolutely nothing.
Oh, I'm so with you on that. It's like that thing, analysis paralysis, is that it?
Analysis paralysis.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the worst.
The source actually talks about that specifically, and it's so common, that feeling of getting stuck in your head, second guessing everything, and then the motivation just fizzles out.
It's like my brain turns into this committee of inner critics, all ready to poke holes in anything I come up with.
Totally. But that's where that whole do it scared idea comes in. This source talks about that a lot, and it's kind of genius, really.
Do it scared. I like the sound of that. Tell me more.
It's like we often think we need to wait until we feel totally confident to actually, do the thing.
Oh, 100% guilty of that.
But this source is saying, no, like flip that script, take action even when you're still a little or a lot afraid. It's like, what's it called? Exposure therapy.
Oh, right. Like when they help people get over phobias by like gradually exposing them to the thing they're afraid of.
Exactly. But instead of facing like spiders or heights, you're facing your fear of putting yourself out there, your fear of judgment, all of that.
So we need to find our spike and be willing to do it scared, even when those inner critics are having a field day. What's next? There's something in this source about the people we surround ourselves with, right? Like our hype squad. How important is that when it comes to building confidence? So we need to surround ourselves with people who are gonna like cheer us on. I'm all for that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that saying, right? You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. It's so true, especially when it comes to confidence.
So those 5 people better be awesome and super supportive. But how do we find those people? Like, do they have a secret handshake? Asking for a friend?
Okay, so think about it this way. Who are the people in your life right now that, like, genuinely make you feel good about yourself?
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Who are the people that want you to succeed, even if it's in something totally weird and niche? And on the flip side, whose energy just kind of brings you down? You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. There are definitely people who, like, their energy's just draining.
So it's about being intentional with who you let into that inner circle, you know? Surround yourself with your own personal hype squad, people who celebrate your wins, big or small, but also get it when you're struggling.
This has been amazing. We've got our spike, we
Right.
do it scared, and we're surrounding ourselves with our own personal hype squad. It's like we're creating our own confidence recipe.
Exactly. And the best part is, it's not about becoming someone completely different. It's about embracing who you are, quirks and all, and then like turning up the volume on your own awesomeness.
Yes, love that. So it's time to dish the self-doubt, find our people, and go after those dreams, even if it's scary at first, right?
You got it. And remember, confidence is a journey. It's not about reaching some perfect destination. It's about taking those small steps every day, building that belief in yourself brick by brick. And you know what? You might even trip and stumble along the way. But hey, that's okay. It's all part of the process.
So well said. And on that note, thanks for tuning in to The Deep Dive, everyone. Remember, you are capable of amazing things. We believe in you. Go out there and make it happen.